Hello, my angels. Welcome and welcome back to Angelic Frequency Tarot. I am Kristen, and today we're going to do a reading because I heard a breath of fresh air is coming in for you. So that's what this reading is going to be about. Something new, something rejuvenating is coming towards you, and we're going to take a look at what that means for you. Dig into it a little bit more, get some more information, but there is just you can breathe again. Just this fresh air, sunshine I'm feeling. Like I feel heat on my face. Also vacations have been coming up a lot too. I just heard vacation, travel, and just getting away now that the weather's finally warming up. Spring is here and we are just trying to kind of come back to ourselves, if you want to call it that. So that's what this reading is going to be about. There is a breath of fresh air headed your way, and you're going to get some rest, some rejuvenation, and just some breathing room. I feel like things have just been crazy lately. Maybe that's just me. I don't know. But yeah, we're going to pull from the Divine Masters to see what they have to say first, to see what this breath of fresh air that is coming towards us is all about. Give us some more highlights to what's going on right now. So thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels. Thank you, guides and ancestors. Okay, thank you for being here. What is this breath of fresh air that is coming towards us right now? What is this relief I feel? Commander Ashtar, leadership activation, time to evolve, trust in your ability to guide others. So Commander Ashtar's here saying that you are moving into a leadership position. Maybe it's a breath of fresh air, you're getting promoted. But there's a leadership activation. You're stepping into a higher position. Again, yeah, I keep hearing promotion and acceptance. So you're going to accept a promotion here, and it's time to evolve. It's time to just grow within this situation. It could be career, really. It could be anything, but you're being upgraded. You are being evolved. So Commander Ashtar, thank you. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. We have the Atlanteans, evolution, vibration. So legacy, technology, progress, expect acceleration. So movement here. That is what's coming towards you. What else do we need to know? What other breath of fresh air can we expect? And you may not resonate with all of these, but that's okay. Just take what resonates for you and just discard the rest. So, Mahavatar Babaji, I probably butchered that, so I'm sorry, is at the bottom of the deck. It says spiritual awakening, interconnectedness. Okay, understanding the inner workings. So that's at the bottom of the deck. And that makes me feel like, especially with this leadership here too, that there's an ascension here. You're coming into more of an understanding of what this means for you in your evolution as a person, as a human, and as a soul. So your interconnectedness, as it says here, right, is being highlighted, and you're being ascended into a leadership, a higher commitment, partnership. So, yeah, this could be, I've heard the word proposal again. I heard that in another reading as well. So it could pertain to this as well, as you're stepping into maybe a husband role or even a father role now, and it's time to become that leader of the house. Yeah. Okay. So that could be a breath of fresh air. Maybe you're getting the news of the proposal, or you're being proposed to, or you're pregnant or about to have a baby, so you're changing from one to the other, right? Wife, mother, right? Husband, father, all of those things, but this could also be career related as well. Okay, breath of fresh air for Thoth says divine magic. The teacher awakens, another type of like awakening. The student becomes the master. So you are finally integrating all of this knowledge that you have gained, this wisdom from the past, and just your normal, life experiences. And that is divine magic. Now you can use that to grow, to expand, to awaken, and help others awaken as well, ascend. So you're no longer, again, kind of more of this leadership. You're no longer the student, you're stepping into the master. So again, that ascension, that leadership going from one to the other is also coming out here. So this breath of fresh air is you becoming, if that makes sense, right? You are becoming, you're evolving, you are ascending into a master position. Then with Mary Magdalene here, it says, sacred vessel, you are the answer. So be guided to your purpose. What is your purpose? And I wish I could answer that for you. It's going to be different for everybody. But this feels very sacred, very profound even. You've been kind of covered and cloaked. And it says you are the answer. So you already know the direction, where you're going, and it's just been kind of hidden for a while, with her wearing this cloak over her head. I feel, but then there's like enlightenment here too. If you look all around her, rainbows could be significant, but there's just this highlight all around her. So maybe you just haven't known for a while what you were supposed to be doing, but Spirit's saying you are the answer, So now you just have to allow maybe this leadership to guide you to what your true purpose is. Ooh, I love this. Love this. I love this. All right, so we're going to use my deck next. This is just little stickers that I kind of just created my own deck. I don't know. You might hate it, but it is what it is. So we're going to pull a few cards from here, see what other messages come out. But this breath of fresh air is a promotion. It's an ascension. You are going from one thing to another, but you are evolving into a higher position here, becoming the master. And you already know this. You already feel it. You are the answer. So, all right, Spirit, what do we need to know? Let's cut the deck. What other information can you give us about this breath of fresh air coming towards us? Ooh, thank you. Yeah, look at that. Evolution. That's the first word I saw, was evolution. So Pluto is here. This is the planet of transformation, rebirth, power, shadow, but evolution, right? It says on here, make yourself proud. Focus on you time. Focus on your growth. Thank you, Spirit. What else? Thank you. Wow. Got a lot of messages here. All right, I heard that's it. Okay. The bottom of the deck, we have Neptune. And it says intuition, dreams, spirituality, imagination, and surrender. So that's at the bottom of the deck. So it might be time to let go of the old and welcome in the new. Okay. All right. Let's go here. So we had Pluto first. Transformation, right? This is big. And the last word down here is evolution. I'm sorry if you can't read my awful handwriting, but Pluto is saying it's time to evolve, right? We had time to evolve here. That's what this is. And it says, make yourself proud. And I feel like you will. And because look, we have happiness. Happiness is here. It says, live your dreams with passion. And then happiness, to live with purpose, to say the courageous thing, to celebrate the simple gift, to follow your dreams. This is a happy life. Start doing the things that you love and see the good. So I'll show it to you this way. And then I'll show it to you this way, or maybe that way. Can you read that? Yeah. Just give you a second if you want to read that. Take a screenshot or whatever. But happiness, right? See the good, choose the joy. But that energy is here for you. And that is just a breath of fresh air to just feel happy again. Feel like, for me lately, I can understand just that kind of feeling stuck even. But we've done a lot of release, a lot of reflection and letting go, and we've gained wisdom from that, right? The teacher awakens, the student becomes the master. And I feel like that's what this is saying, the last quarter moon, right? It is time to move on to the next adventure. We have done our reflection, we have done our release and letting go, and we are in realignment now. Yeah, because it says, in a world full of roses, be a sunshine. You get what you give, kindness. It says, I am kind, I love others. So time to be the sunshine, the joy, the happiness in your own life again. And one of the best ways to do that is just to be kind to others, right? Focus on just being kind. Even if it expends your energy, it's time to put that forth and use that divine magic that you carry within to show other people. Because it says the best is yet to come. Embrace the journey, believe in yourself, faith, right? Even miracles take a little bit of time, right? Even miracles take a little bit of time. So there are miracles coming towards you, but you have to have faith. There are blessings, there are miracles, there are gifts coming to you. And the best is yet to come. I love this energy for you. I love it. I love it. Okay. So we're going through a big transformation here, an ascension, a leadership position opens up. You're becoming a master at something. You're being guided to your purpose. You have to hold your faith, show kindness, right? Continue to let go of the things that don't fit in your life anymore. Focus on happiness. And wow, this is beautiful. All right. Let's pull some tarot. This is the Wild Unknown Tarot. And what I think I'm going to do, just to make a little bit of room here, I'm going to try to scoot that up. Can you still see? I just kind of lay them out like that. And then we'll put these two over here. All right, just to make a little bit of room. But yeah, it's time to live your dreams with passion. All right, Spirit, what other messages can you give us about this breath of fresh air coming towards us, this ascension, this leadership activation? What do we need to know? All right. What are the messages that we need to know right now about this stepping into this ascension, this leadership, becoming the master? What do we need to know? Just grab a few cards here, see what comes out. Wow, that's a lot. Okay. We're going to leave it there. Bottom of the deck is the Six of Pentacles. So there's balance being restored in this situation here. Okay, so we are receiving balance. Okay, so I don't take a lot of reversals, but Spirit said keep that one in reverse. Let's see what this is. Okay, we have a lot here. So let me just lay these out. All right, we're going to have to cover up some of these cards just so I can make room. Okay. Yeah, there's definitely been an ending. Whew, it kind of got heavy there for a minute. So we have the devil, we have the chariot, we have the hangman, and the magician. No, I'm sorry, the two of pentacles. I don't know why I said the magician. All right, so we have the two of pentacles, balance again being restored, the chariot, fast forward movement, the hangman, just seeing things differently from a different perspective. But the devil is that temptation, that trap. So with these cards here, it feels heavy only because of the devil kind of dragging it down, but I feel like overall this is like an energy of just movement after being stuck, after being trapped, right? I'm just going to put those to the side because I ran out of room. All right, so that energy is feeling like, you know, forward movement after being stuck in a certain situation for a long time. And with the judgment reversed, right? Normally judgment looks like this, upright. And it talks about a release, a letting go, a call, right? Answering the call. But in reverse, you are holding on to the things that don't make sense in your life anymore. You aren't letting go of the, I'm hearing pain, of the judgment of other people judging you. You're holding on to those things. And with the Father of Cups here, it's saying it's time to just find that emotional stability again and self-worth where you are not holding on to all of this pain. To really just see the real you, go follow your purpose in life again. Daughter of Pentacles is saying there is financial support coming your way. This is a message of hope financially. So that is an improvement, and there just needs to be a little bit of patience, especially with Temperance here. And this is probably one of the most colorful cards in this deck. But this, I don't know what kind of bird that is. Some kind of stork maybe, or something, but that could be significant for somebody. But there needs to just be a little bit of patience because things are moving. Remember, we saw the chariot in here, and you know, balance is being restored. I'm just going to lay these on top, but that devil has been holding you back and keeping you trapped, and that's why you just can't let go. You can't let go, but Spirit's asking you to see things from a different perspective with that hangman and move forward, right, with courage and compassion for yourself, strength. All right. And then moving on down here, we have the Son of Swords. This is the Knight of Swords. Owls can be significant. He's in a dive, right? This bird is diving down and it's pointing this sword down. So it's time to just let go and fly away from even attack mode, almost like attack the things that are just holding you back. Release them, let them go. I mean, what's the point of holding on to things that are harming you, that are hurting you and keeping you back from a beautiful future? Because you have the Wheel of Fortune, right? You have, this is a 10. You also have the Death card, which is an ending. So there is an ending here after you have been through quite a bit of struggle, right? 9 of Wands. This 9 of Wands is saying, I have put up the good fight, but you're exhausted. This is the wounded warrior type energy. So you are just extremely tired, and it's time to reclaim your energy again and end something with the Death card here. Put an end to the things that are holding you back, that are draining you, that are burdening you to no end. Because you have the World and the Wheel of Fortune here. So Wheel of Fortune, energy of good fortune, right? Things are finally turning in your favor. And the world is saying that there's just, this is all opening up for you. Again, another closing out of a cycle with the world here. But you're starting to see that little flicker of hope, right? That there's like little flowers in here in this world card right in the middle. And there's that little flicker of hope that things can grow and prosper again. So that's what we're looking at right now. You are in a growth phase, right? You're stepping into that leadership mode. And with this Wheel of Fortune here, you are definitely another owl too. You're definitely coming into your own power again. You have to let go though of this trap, this temptation, whatever's holding you in this loop here. You have to try to see it differently. Let go of what's holding you back. I want to clarify. I'm going to clarify really quick with this deck. With the Devil and Judgment in reverse, Spirit. Why is the Devil and Judgment here in reverse? Yeah, Seven of Swords. Definitely somebody, this is kind of like a sneak attack almost, I feel like. There's definitely something sneaky going on where you may or may not even realize it. It's kind of almost done behind your back with this Seven of Swords. Let me put that down. With the sword, she's like hiding this sword behind her back. Like you don't even really know about it, but you maybe can sense it or you feel it. And yeah, it's kind of keeping you trapped in this loop and you can't let go. Yeah, it feels kind of relationship, partnership type energy, but it could also go for career if that fits for you. Spirit, what else? Why is this Judgment in reverse with the Devil? Clarify, please. Clarify. Yeah, Knight of Wands. This is a faster moving energy that is passionate, creative. So this person actually could have just kept you stuck in this loop, right? Maybe they were sneaky behind your back. I heard stabbed in the back, so that could be this energy as well. But this person is stabbing you in the back and it's painful and there needs to be an end to that. Let it go, release it. Let's turn that Judgment card upright and put an end to this cycle that has been keeping you. And it looks like you do close it out, especially with the Wheel of Fortune in the world, right? You kind of cut through with the Son of Swords here. You use that sword of truth to get to the bottom of it, right? You cut through all the bullshit and you get that clarity that you need, that you deserve, because you're tired. Again, Nine of Wands here. You're tired, you're exhausted. There's just been like a round and around kind of situation. But you're being called to be patient, try to see things from a different perspective, and just move forward with strength, courage, and perseverance with this Chariot here. And I love this Chariot because it's a horse that is, I mean, and we are in the year of the fire horse. I say that a lot because I'm an Aries and, fire is my thing. But horses too are about strength, right? They are just so strong. They don't even understand how strong they are, but they also feel really deeply and they can connect with other animals and humans even. So it's time to kind of see that light and move forward, but give yourself some patience for sure with that Temperance here. All right. Anything else I need to clarify? Yeah, I mean, I feel like I'm good, but I'm going to clarify Death really quick. What is this Death card here for, Spirit? Clarify the Death card. Yeah. All right. So we have the Queen of Swords. Yeah. Just getting clear. You're ending something and you are, with the Queen of Swords, again, like I said, kind of cutting through the bullshit, getting to the truth, finally getting that clarity that you deserve. and she is very much head over heart. So you might feel a little bit detached as well. So you could be feeling that kind of energy, but yeah, that's clarifying the Death card for sure. That makes a lot of sense. All right, we're going to pull an Alchemy of Awareness to close us out. Oh, I heard charms. So we're going to do charms first, I guess. Yes, Spirit? Charms first. So charms. All right, we'll come back to this. And we'll just grab a couple of charms over here. Okay. Immediately we have the turquoise coming out. So this is about throat chakra, right? This is about standing up for yourself, really speaking up for yourself at this time. So that's going to be paramount for you. I guess let me just leave them here. Ooh, this one, I love this one. It says one of a kind. So you are one of a kind. You are standing out and, excuse me, again, throat chakra. You are standing out in the crowd, and that's why you're becoming this leader. That's why you're stepping up into this leadership position, and that is going to be your breath of fresh air. You're going to leave behind all this BS that's holding you back, and you're ascending. You're stepping up forward, right? You're becoming the leader, the master. You're no longer the student. All right, sorry, got on my little high horse. All right, we have a shell. So the beach, travel, all of that's very significant here. We have the letter U. I heard Uranus. So Uranus could be significant for you. Also, nope, I lost it. I thought I had a U name, but this is a little doggy, maybe a little Yorkshire or something. I don't know. Or Scotty, little Scotty dog. So you might have a pup. Like me, I have a pup. Oh, we have the number 3. So 3s have been pretty significant. Also, the number 4 has been coming up a lot just today. So we have the letter Z, right? Zebra, Zeke, Zach, Zion. All right, and then this is a little monkey. We have a monkey. So a little monkey guy here for you. Your monkeys are very flexible, so you're being flexible, giving yourself some space here, and some little baby feet. I did mention families earlier, stepping into father, mother role, things like that. So there's some little baby feet here. You could be hearing that pitter patter soon. And then we have a clothes hanger. So it's time to hang up what is not serving us anymore. That's how I feel, right? It's time to just let go of those things that hold you back because they don't serve any purpose in your life anymore. So hang them up. Move forward. Speak up for yourself. All right, Spirit, what messages do you have to close us out? Let's cut the deck. All right. What's the message to close us out? Thank you, Spirit. Okay, it says invisible orbits. Interesting. Okay, let me show it to you. Invisible orbits. Beautiful card. And it says, most things aren't about you, but your mind twists every glance, every silence, every shift in energy into a story where you are the main character. This self-focus distorts reality, making neutral moments feel like personal attacks or a hidden praise. Step outside yourself. Not every storm is yours to claim. Not every whisper is about you. There is freedom in realizing the world moves with or without your narrative. Wow, that's a powerful, powerful statement there. And I feel like it does fit quite a bit in this reading. This is a confirmation that maybe you're making too much of a situation, but I still feel like, and the cards don't lie, you know, I still feel like there is an ending that has to happen here. And maybe this person, like I said, there could be like some narcissistic type energy here in this reversed judgment, as well as the devil showing up, kind of making you feel like it's, you know, you're the problem. But in reality, right, you know that you're not the problem. So it's time to step outside of ourselves and not claim all of those storms, right? There is freedom in realizing the world moves constantly with or without us. So, all right, invisible orbits. I'm going to leave that there. And then, oh no, I heard one more. Okay. So what else do we have, Spirit? Let's get one more. Ah. All right, what other messages do we have? Close out this reading. What other messages do we have? Mutual bloom. Unconditional love, it says. Okay. Mutual bloom. And it says unconditional love is is love in its purest form. But be wary of transactional energy, where affection must be earned rather than compassionately given. Ooh. Okay. True love thrives in presence rather than performance. So release the tit for tat and silent tests. Allow yourself to love and be loved freely and fully. Enjoy fulfillment in both giving and receiving the care you desire. So this is huge, okay? This fits really, really well for this situation. You're stepping into a leadership position, right? You're coming into this breath of fresh air and a time of change, transition, growth here, right? Transformation with this butterfly. And it's time to let go of the things that are holding you back. Speak up for yourself and don't allow people to make you perform just to have their love. It's unconditional love. You don't have to perform, right? And you're stepping into a leadership position and you have to realize this about yourself, right? It's letting go of this tit for tat. Maybe that's what we have to, that judgment, right? Letting go of that type of energy. Enjoy fulfillment in both giving and receiving the care you desire. So it goes both ways. All right, you guys, I'm going to leave it here. Send you some good energy really quick. This is kind of a long reading, but I'm going to send you some good energy. Just remember, you are a one of a kind. You are perfect in the way that you are made. So it's time to step into that, step into your leadership position, ascend, right? Become the master. Ooh, the energy's strong today. Thank you, Spirit. I'm sending you so much good love, so much compassion, and just focus on that unconditional love, because that's what life is all about. Whether you're focusing on family, you're focusing on your career, whatever it is, do everything with love, unconditional love. All right. Just let this energy wash over you. Thank you for being here. All right, you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.